What's up? Kami 101 here on Neon Odyssey, the new channel, in case you didn't notice. So I had to redo this video so many times because I've been noticing something different, or I've been noticing something's missing. So I was like, you know what, we'll do this right. By starting off with the Story Shell Turtles, the reissue ones, okay? That was weird looking. Now, there's a lot of changes on this one. You know how they are. Gotta save money, so blah 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 blah. All right, let's start off with Michelangelo. Who's missing? Who is missing in this one? Good old Chuck was probably right there. Now I don't know because the hook needs to fit right there. You didn't want to cover his face, or he's not actually going to come out ever. Which I hope they actually do the reissue of him. But don't worry, we'll do this up and close. I just want to point this out first. So yeah, Chuck is not there in the middle of the card. Who else we got? We got Leo. I had to write all this down. Okay. Leonardo. Who's missing? Feel free to pause if you want to play this game. Give up. Piece of face supposed to be on here. The same thing. Is he? It's hot. Is he going to be in a new one, like the reissue ones? Which I hope, because I like Piece of Face. I feel like I just said Pizza Hut, not Piece of Face, but Piece of Face. We got Raphael, and Raphael is missing, which doesn't make any sense. So I do question this. Look at that. Rocksteady's missing. Like I said, he's supposed to be right there. So they don't have no excuse like, well, you know, we're not going to release him. Well, they released Rocksteady already. Everyone know who Bebop and Rocksteady is. So why didn't they put him on there? I mean, if they put him on there, does that mean they had to put the rest of them on there? I mean, I question this a lot. A lot. And Donnie. Who's missing? Give up. Scumbag. I'm going to say scumbag. Scumbug. Whew. Yeah, he's missing on here as well. But like I said before, I don't know if they're gonna be re-released again. I don't know. I hope they do, and wonder which version they're gonna be. Because remember, Chuck supposed to have like the original one had like um silver hair, and the other one had green hair. Did a review on that, and then he got a piece of face with, I think it was one of his knives and something else was painted green, and the other one wasn't painted at all. So let's do up and close on the card first, and then we'll do the toy, because the toy, there's, like I said, there's some stuff that you're not gonna believe at all. So if you didn't notice, hopefully this video does. And if you do notice this, then awesome, man, you're awesome. Because I was like, oh, I'm done with the review, and then all of a sudden I looked over and like something's missing, and soon enough, I was right. Thank goodness I didn't post it up, because that happens a lot. You know, when you're done reviewing and all of a sudden it's already up, people already comment on it, liking it, and you're like, oh, I forgot to say that, or I forgot to mention this. This is one of those videos, people. So let's do up and close, shall we? I have my Michelangelo upstairs, and it's like way in the back, so I'm going to use Raphael. But let's see the differences. Obviously, the age up and blah, blah, blah. It's not on there. Fish, you notice, I didn't notice this either. Fish is aiming more upwards, and this one's going that way. Huh. I mean, it's pretty close. And on the old one, you can see more of his headband, and he's more up and close. Yeah, they just zoomed in more, that's all it was. Don't get me started on the logo, because obviously you can see the difference of just darker paint. His name is smaller on a new one. You see like how wide it is, Raphael. Damn. Allergies. We both say new. So, and I guess they changed that. Shove it in my shell, which I'm pretty sure they took it like the wrong way. So it's in my shell. Ta-da! And then you got this over here. It looks kind of the same, right? A little bit more different because there's something going on in there. You're about to see why. And then you got the back for the original versus the reissue one. Obviously the reissue, these are supposed to be the basic ones now. The other one was a Walmart exclusive, and I don't know what happened, why they stopped doing it. So the Story Shell Turtles is actually the basic Turtles for the new generation, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, compared to what we had, I mean, look at all that. I love it, like when they do stuff like that. You're like, oh wow, this is so cool. And that's all you get over here. Of course, it looks pretty much the same. Obviously, you don't get no piece of points, which is like one piece of point. And of course, my favorite, because we don't have to worry about too much of it. You got the on punch one, and then you got they call it the collector hook. So there's that. And then again, here's Michelangelo. Just, whoa, dude, my shell opens. Does it? And Leo. Like I said, they seem to zoom up everything, so they're not so far apart. Because there's something in the middle right here, like where the bad guy's supposed to be, but... oh, and people have been asking me about the eyeballs thing on Donatello. So the story is about Donatello is he was the very first first Story Shell Turtle that ever been released. It was, I guess you call it, it's kind of like a tester. It's like, oh, if people like it, then we can make more. And that's what they're doing today, aren't they? So I guess they want to put eyeballs on him, and then they realized don't do it. I don't know too much about that part. But yeah, Donatello was supposed to be the very first Story Shell Turtles. And then that's when, then after what? Maybe a month or a year, I can't remember. It's been years since I can remember this. But then they released all three of them. Now there's all four of them hanging out and everything, which we were excited about that because we love the Story Shell look. The face, the toys, the artwork is just absolutely amazing. And let's not forget, there's Black Belts Ninja Turtles out there, and the KB collector card, whatever you want to call it. I'll show you some of them. I only got two. I don't have the other ones. And it's not complete, so it's going to be kind of, yeah. So, alright. Well, here they are, guys and gals. We got ourselves the reissue Story Shell Turtles. I am absolutely mind blown when I saw this, just how I felt when I saw the movie Star Turtles. Wow. Now, yes, and you're going to hear me, yes, I have arguments with this, but it is true. The mold of the turtle toys and the paint job is a little bit different. Now, I don't have my originals here, like the one that's open and everything, still in California. I promise you, when I get it back, we'll do another video of the reissues with the original and the black belt ones. So we are not done. Even if we did, I finally found all the accessories for the black shell turtle or black belt turtle ones, we're still gonna redo it or do another review, whatever. But let's just start off with the oh my god kind of thing. We're going to start with Michelangelo for a very good reason. Now, if you guys haven't seen the movie star review, how they reissue one, check it out because Playmates are getting a little bit cheap and they're not giving you the right accessories. What I mean by that, and it's probably going to fall over. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, 2020, read that, 22. Look how weird it is. This old no Viacom stuff on the back. Come on. Now, these are what they bring out. We got the flashlight looking thing. We got the hook, which is not much of a hook. I'll explain that later. And then pizza thing. And you notice it's not the actual pizza that Michelangelo has in his back. Yeah, if you already figured it out, that's Leonardo's pizza. Weird, huh? And of course, you got the stars in the back. However, pretty sure you already noticed something. A lot of you are probably questioning, wait a minute, where's the lobster claw thing? Right? See? They did not put that in there. Now, I don't know if you guys have it. Maybe they reissue, like double it again with the actual weapon. I don't know, but this is what it came with. I'm not kidding. Those are the only ones I came with, and it doesn't even come with my the lobster claw accessories. Now, these are a little bit thinner, so be careful with them because they will break off. I have heard a lot of things. These things on the bottom is a Funko thing, and yes, it does work perfect for the old school Ghostbuster and the Ninja Turtle one. And here's Leo, looking as sharp as ever. Yeah, how beautiful is that? Ah, he fell. And down, or turtle down. I hate when that happens. Alright, same thing to prove to you that these are the new ones. Viacon 2022. Oh, you're gonna laugh at this. Okay, we got the star. Remember these? Remember this? I always want to make these when I was a kid, like real life. You got the armadillo. Can't forget that creator. And then you get the actual pizza that Leonardo's supposed to get. I don't know why my camera keeps zooming in and out. Stop it! But guess what? You don't got his hook. Yeah, they took out his hook. Like, why? Because you're worried about the kid's safety? We came out fine. We were okay, but you get an extra knuckle sandwich. Yeah, I'm not kidding. You get 2 of these now. No hook because it's children's safety. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to make myself sound old or anything. Hey, I could put my flashlight on. Ooh, even better. I mean, we done a lot of stupid things back then. Some of the stuff I'm not even proud of. Oh, great, how am I going to do this? But see, this is why they should stick to what they're supposed to have, and I have to deal with all this craziness. Will you close? It actually closed. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, because, you know, then it does fit. I just gotta get your thing on the floor. Your Funko thing. Yeah, so now I know a lot of you are going to think, well, how come Michelangelo get the hook and Leonardo doesn't? Well, if you remember Michelangelo hook, there's no pointy ends on it, I guess. But that's why maybe they accept it. And Leonardo was not accepted because his was actually pointy, which is stupid because who cares? I don't know. 2022 Raphael. And of course, 2022 Donatello. I forgot to hide this. This is an old piece of gum from the 90s. Y'all remember me chewing on that? I almost puking my lungs out. Anyways, but Donatello and Raphael. I got to get this open. And his thing flies off. You actually get everything. Everything is actually there. The only difference is you actually get Leonardo's pizza. Wow, you actually stood up. And then Donatello, you actually get everything. I'm glad they kept the slingshot because that's what he's been known for with the slingshot. But also you get Leonardo's pizza. Gotta save money with stickers. That's pretty much what's going on. They're just trying to save money, I guess. So again, Leonardo and Michelangelo does not come with the original accessories. You get one missing, or you get 2 extra ones, which I don't know why they didn't do that with Michelangelo. Maybe it doesn't fit. I don't know. Yes, so and they both are missing hooks. Hook over there for Leo. You get a hook without the sharp end, but you don't, you don't get the crab hook. Seriously, if you're terrified of your kids swallowing the small parts or like hurting and they're gonna poke themselves, don't get the toy. Simple. Why do we have to suffer without the original stuff? I'm not kidding when I say that. We want the original stuff. If you're gonna do a reissue, put the original accessories, just like what you did with the Movie Star Turtles. You didn't give us the real accessory. They actually gave us the 1988 weapon holder. That was it. You don't get nothing else. That's the only downfall about the newer stuff. Luckily, the basic 1988 Shredder and all them and Splinter, they actually got their actual weapon. The only difference is the Splinter and Shredder's costume, their cape and all that, actually bends with the wind. So there's a wire in it, which that is cool. But I'm really upset about the Movie Star one because I was like, oh, now I could get them all complete because I'm missing a few accessories for the older ones. And I am missing a few of the accessories for the older Sword Shell Turtles. And of course, the Black Belt one. Now, I got a question. Why did they do this? So, you guys ready? Now, here's the part I get a question about. Okay? I seen them on Google and all that, the Michelangelo and Raphael. You know, when they have their gums painted and everything. Look at that. It looks so cool like that, right? Put that back there. Show you some Raffy. Look at his gums are just perfectly right there. I don't know if you see that. Come on, camera. There you go. Maybe I need to put that on. Yeah, no, maybe not. Of course your thing falls. Oh, and by the way, that's awesome. They actually put the actual circles where we actually could put these little platforms on them. If I could get this one in. See? Perfect. And it holds them up. Boom. Donatello got his gums. I actually, my original Donatello, I know a lot of people have this. Mine actually has bleeding gums. Do you remember that back then when you were a kid? Donatello actually has bleeding gums on the original print. And that's what I have. And a lot of people are like, oh, why does it have that? But look at Leonardo's gums. Look at how small it is. No biggie, right? No biggie at all. But when you see the Black Shell Michelangelo and Raphael one, it looks okay, right? You know, they had their gums. And then you got Donatello over here. See his gums? His gums are darker. Way darker. But his skin tone is completely whacked out. Look at that. It's a lot lighter than the original one and that one. Black belt. Yes, this is real, people. This is not fake. This is not bootleg. 1990. But they did come out later on. I think it was, 1995, 94. Where you actually get the Sword Shell one. And their weapons are 10 times cooler because they're jelly-like. Like, see, dude, they all have different colors. Green, blah, 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 and all that. Their weapon looks so cool. I wish they would have done that with the original one, like the first print. But, yeah. So, my main question is, how come they all got their gums, right? But Leonardo in the Black Belt does not have any painted gums. I always thought maybe, you know, Leonardo was the very first print when it comes to the second series. And they're like, let's not put the gums on there. And it was already too late, so now they got to put gums on the rest of them. But yes, it's a Black Belt. And these are the rare ones. 1990. Morgan Studio Playmates Toys. I mean, it's no different, really, but... See that? And if you put them right next to this one, the skin tone is way different. Like I said, the Sword Shell Turtles has more of a lighter skin color. Now, if you put these with the original ones, the new turtles have more of a lighter skin color than the original one. But yeah, these are real, people, and if you never heard of these or seen these before, these are like very limited, like super hard. Like, God, man, people are selling them for like around $100 to $800. I'm not kidding. It's like, dude, it's going to be forever. But with these ones, I found somebody found me in Leonardo first. I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and I got it for free. But I paid for this one. I believe I got that one for like $20 online. I was like, I am not missing this opportunity. So there you guys have it, guys. The new old kind of reissue kind of stuff. Again, yes, Playmates did kind of screw us a little bit with the weapon accessories with the Michelangelo and Leonardo. Everyone else so it looks the same to me. So, all right, that's it. That is it for now. So, yes, again, I apologize. I do not have my original with me right now. It's in California. It will be here. And once it gets here, we'll do another review with them. Like I said before in an old channel, like just because I did it doesn't mean I won't do it again, because maybe there's a reissue of them. Maybe I got them finally complete, or maybe I noticed something's different. There's another print out there. You will always going to see these toys again. Especially with the black shell ones. You know, I'm dying to find Raphael and Michelangelo. I am broke as hell. I can never find them. When I do, I am, again, broke. But I love the black shell ones for, you know, crazy reasons. But I do want to get their accessories. And weird part, kind of weird. And I will do a video on this very soon for you guys. The egg popping turtle ones, when they come out of the egg, kind of like, or egg cracking turtles, whatever. Some of them are actually have the sword shell face, except for Leo. Leo has the talking Leo, and then the body is kind of like a mutation, kind of like how they have all together. So, yeah, they're everywhere. These are the most famous to me when it comes to different turtle toys. These are the famous one, and which is really, really weird about that. Every time Playmates make big bucks on a figure, they make them supersized, right? Why didn't they do this? That would be the coolest thing to see, is a giant sword shell turtle. You could put stuff in it, not just their weapons, but how cool would that be? A giant sword shell turtles. So if you work for Playmates or whatever, get with it. You know, if you're watching this, get with it. I would love a giant sword shell turtle. Maybe that guy who on Instagram does 3D print, he makes everything. Ghostbuster, I think he did, not Ghostbuster, He-Man, and he did a lot of Ninja Turtle ones. I think he's the same guy. But he 3D print them, and they look like the actual Ninja Turtle figures. Like, it's actually made by Playmates. He'll probably get in trouble for it, but I don't know. But if he's watching, send me over some giant sword shell turtles. I would love to see them giant size. That'd be the coolest thing. You may scratch giant. Why not these guys? You know what I mean? But anyways, if you notice anything different, maybe, you know how Playmates are, they forget certain things and blah blah. Maybe you have one that doesn't have bleeding gums, or maybe you have one that doesn't have painted gums at all. You know, I don't know. I don't think the black belt has a bleeding gums, but yeah, Donatello, the original Donatello, actually has bleeding gums before they fixed it. But if you remember that, that is awesome. Very, very cool. But yeah, it's just weird that they never made a giant sized Donatello or Leo, Raph, or Mikey. Nothing. Maybe you cross your fingers on this one. I don't know. But anyways, yes, they took a lot of stuff out of the card, and they took a lot of stuff out. Well, not a lot, but they took out 2 things out of Mikey and Leo. Hopefully we do get Chuck. We get Scumbug as a toy. A reissue one, hopefully. But to be continued, guys. Thank you for watching. We got a lot more to go. Yes, our editing program is down for a while, so to be continued, guys. And thank you for watching.